have been partnering with Local 726 for a couple of years, and through Operation Warm, and then most recently with Winterfest. Winterfest has actually been happening for over 30 years, and it was kind of a folks used to just donate a bunch of random gifts, and families could come and pick them out for their kiddos. But since the pandemic, we had to change things up a little bit. We wanted to be really kind of intentional a little bit more. So now we work with all 14 of our schools in Franklin Pierce, and counselors and social workers and family support workers work to nominate families for this event. So we serve ages 3 to 13. Beyond just a gift-giving experience, it's an experience for the whole family. And so Winterfest became like more of a day of connection and a place for families to gather and experience joy and connection with, other families, but also like for their families. So there's a whole like fun zone for face painting and jumpy houses. We have Santa, arts and crafts, lots of opportunities to engage with community resources. So it's just a really big day of fun. Our families, particularly in the Franklin Pierce community, it's completely unincorporated Pierce County. It falls under Central Pierce fire zone. Our families have significant needs, financial. We are considered a food desert out there, so there's a lot of food need, financial instability, housing instability. There are a lot of resources that are needed. We don't have a lot of resources located in our particular community. So often families have to go outside of their community to access resources. We don't have a designated like YMCA or Boys and Girls Club, so the place of like where kiddos and families go to recreate or engage in those activities doesn't often happen. So again, why Winterfest is a really cool opportunity, because we get to center it all within their community, and they get to come and have a full day for the whole family. We are super appreciative of Operation Warm. It's been and not only happens just like the once a year with Winterfest, but throughout the year, because kids need coats all the time. And also just through the investment in Winterfest, again, not only just the financial, but also the past couple of years we've had a couple of trucks come out, and the kids love a good fire hat. Just the opportunity to engage in community, and oftentimes when the fire department is called, it's not you're experiencing life with folks at some of the most difficult times of their life. So be able to see them in a place of joy and connection and make relationships with the department is incredibly special as well.
It was just an ordinary day on a Thursday, doing some yard work and not overexerting myself or anything like that, but I started to get just some mild chest pain. Being young, healthy, 35-year-old firefighter, right, just blew it off. It's some indigestion or something like that. Pain didn't get worse, but it didn't get better. We had plans to go to my lake property on Friday, so we went ahead and did that. Friday went well, beautiful day on the boat, same thing, didn't get better, didn't get worse. Saturday morning we woke up, weather was kind of crappy, so we packed up early, started driving home. About halfway home, I started to get some back pain and just couldn't get comfortable, man. So pulled over, had the wife drive the rest of the way home, and we were just gonna kind of run into the hospital and get checked out, just to make sure everything was good. So I was gonna hop in the shower when we got home. My mom was on her way to watch the kids, and I got out of the shower and I just I hit my knees. Felt like I was gonna pass out. Yelled to the wife to call 911. Got dressed, sitting there waiting for them to show up, and as soon as they did, I tried to walk out to them and couldn't quite make it all the way to the ambulance. Almost passed out again. Got in the rig and we took some blood pressures, kind of told them what was going on. Blood pressures came back very different on the two sides. We all kind of knew what that meant. Butts puckered, and we hauled butt to St. Joe's, where I was in CT in about 20 minutes upon arrival, and then wife showed up shortly after that, kind of explained to her what was going on, and surgery I went. 5 hours later, woke up, fortunately. Shouldn't have made it to the hospital through surgery and shouldn't have had the outcome that I did. And then 2 days post-op, I suffered a spinal stroke is what it has now been determined. So ischemic stroke in the spinal cord, which left me with the motor deficit of my left leg. And then there's a bunch of sensory stuff that's going on as well throughout the body, all from repair site down. So it has been overwhelming how supportive they've been, just through supporting my family with whatever they need, the moral support. Guys are constantly checking in on me. It just means a lot when I get the random texts from people, some people that I've hardly even met. I've only been here at Central Pierce for a year, and it feels like from the support that I've been here for 20. It's just been amazing. They completed a couple different projects at my house while I was in the ICU and inpatient. They did the floors and all the trim in my house. And then I had a retaining wall, which is kind of what I was starting. So they came over and buttoned that up for me too. And when I came home, it felt like a new house, just like a huge stress relief, right? Having all that stuff done. They started like a GoFundMe, some friends of mine, and then the union kind of took that over through Unionly, which they were able to use the benevolent fund to collect all those donations and make sure that me and my family got the money like tax-free, which was amazing. It was also to have a little bit extra funds to pay off some stuff and take care of some bills and medical bills. They stack up fast, especially with some of the elective treatments that I've been doing to try and help this process along. So it's been good, man. It's unreal.